Oh my goodness, I'm always flabbergasted by how awful this skin is. Welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10, this is episode 55, and I am extremely excited because today I am in the mood for locking in. I want to get things done. Now that might just be because the Hermitcraft season is ending soon and I kind of need to get things done, but no, I'm in the mood for it. First things first, let's do some programming. In the previous Hermitcraft episode, I created this new display because you were all bullying me down in the comment section for how awful my 7-segment letters look. This J is not the fault of the 7-segment technology. This is just me not understanding things. How am I almost 30? And I'm getting my J's the wrong way around. But look, as much as your comments cut through my soul, this new display that I was forced to create is really, really cool. I'm incredibly proud of it. I'm incredibly excited to construct it. And the build that encases it, I'm incredibly happy with. I'm also incredibly excited to construct this. But before we do any of that, I need to program in each one of the pixels for our 15 pixel 5x3 display for each one of the letters in this system. I mean, I guess I did say I wanted to lock in. And I gotta say, I initially thought this was going to be the most boring task ever, but it turned out to be one of the most satisfying just because it is so fun actually working with pixels for letters. For example, when I did the B, initially I did my original 8 pattern, you know, just exactly the same as the 7-segment displays, and then I realized I can remove the little pixel to the right. It looks way more like a B. It doesn't look like an 8 anymore. And then the K, I've got diagonals. The X, I can remove the pixels on the side. The Y, I have access to the middle row. I don't have to align it to the right anymore. I can use the middle row. My Z actually looks like a Z, not a backwards S. So after a few very joyful hours, all of the letters are done. I've also added an extra character, which is this. Kind of like a little face. Almost reminds me of Eli Beatmaker. So that the last letter in the string isn't just left there. That will be like the default look of the screen. So before we hop back onto the Hermitcraft server, let's give this thing a quick test and see it working, okay? We've got our first letter, second letter. Very cool. And then when we've got repeat letters, what happens? It should flicker and then, yep, do it again. That is looking good. So we have got hello. Fantastic. This is actually working. That is the space. And then W. Nice. The R should be coming next. And that looks so much better than the 7-segment variants. And then we've got the capital L once again. And the D with gaps. That properly looks like a D and not just a weird O, and then it's gone back to the default. Right, now that that's done, let's take a look at our redstone resources. Please tell me these are filled. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Oh my goodness, I also have a bunch of cobblestone as well, which is always something that I run out of. I absolutely love past me. I'm just looking through the material list here because, of course, we do actually have this build saved as a schematic. And I actually have all of the redstone resources to build the head right now, which is exciting. The question is, do I also gather all of the resources to build the head? I mean, that's very good. The mushroom stems was the thing that I was actually concerned about, but we seem to have a decent quantity of that. The only thing that I'm mildly concerned about is bone blocks, as I don't think I have any of those. This is my last bastion of hope. Okay, lots of good stuff there. No bone. Oh gosh, it doesn't sound good under there. Oh my goodness, that's so weird. I found all my bone blocks in Scar's storage system. Don't worry, I'm paying him back. Right, I genuinely think we could be in business because these are all of the awkward items and I have them all. And I mean, I did say I wanted to lock in, so let's start locking in. And oh boy, was I very wrong when I said that I had all of the awkward items. This might just be the most awkward resource-intensive build I think I've ever done in my entire life, right? Like, just think of what this build actually is. It is a very detailed, massive amounts of block variety exterior with a complicated redstone contraption on the inside that I am trying to construct layer by layer. I mean, I have never wanted inventory management. Like, it can't come soon enough. You know, I've always been on the fence with the inventory problem of Minecraft. I've always kind of thought that there's a ways around it. But with this build, I was tested. Because every single time I went to build something, it felt like I'd just removed it from my inventory. And then I'd go pick up that item, swapping it out for something else. And then I'd go back up to the top and need the thing that I just swapped it out for. It was endless. It was absolutely endless. and I didn't have a bunch of the stuff. There was all sorts of weird things involved with this build that I just didn't have. But finally, I managed to get it done, and I gotta say, it has ended up looking absolutely fantastic. It fits in with the composition of the base so well that I'm actually alarmed that I wasn't going to do this previously. That's always a good sign, when the new addition to the build makes the old version of the build look weird. Like, what on earth was I thinking? How was I going to leave this gap here? This just big, hollow, empty space? What was I doing? Gosh, yeah, this looks so good, and this might be my favorite build in the whole town. I think, oh gosh, I don't want to be saying stuff like this, but I think it actually shows a bit of an evolution in building style, even from this. Like, even from this here, this looks like it's a little bit more thought out and a little bit more detailed, and honestly, a little bit more dirty and grimy, which is sort of the tone that I want. And honestly, I think it's actually the gradients of glass. The glass gradients. I think that's what's doing it. They look so good. Now, of course, right now, firstly, it doesn't have a back. I really am progressing as a builder. But also, it's kind of like a dead weight at this point in time because there is no programming for it. All of that programming is going in this space underneath here, that big redstone thing that I designed at the start of the episode. But for the time being, I'm all redstoned out. My brain is a tiny bit frazzled. So I think I'm going to play a very stressful game because I'm sure that will calm me down. ImpulseSV's Metro Mayhem. We are at the start of Season 2 of Metro Mayhem. I missed the first season because, frankly, I was scared. This game involves a lot of parkour, it involves a lot of skill, a lot of talent, and those are things that I don't possess. If I was to use 2 words to describe my Minecraft playing style, it would be bumbling and probably clumbersome. And sharing my bumbling, clumbersome experience with 9 million people it gives me palpitations. But hey, the new season is here. It's been made a little bit friendlier, I think. Hopefully, maybe. I heard there's more checkpoints. That sounds good. Impulse obviously wasn't anticipating my level of rubbish. And now let's get to business. Okay, the light is off. That is good. I've got pizza. Good start. Let's run across. Am I doing things right immediately? I don't know. Don't do that again. Right. Oh, water, magma. Ooh, do I pop out this side? No, that seems wrong. Button. Yeah, button's probably good. Yes, yes. Subway surfing. Should I be preserving health? Is that wise? Should I be preserving health? Why am I going so slowly? I see. There's stones. There's stones. That was weirdly pretty good. Oh, and I've timed that well. Oh, this arrows. I have arrows. I can see where I'm going. I'm pressing F1 for no reason. Why is my index finger doing such a thing? This is good. Thread the needle. Okay. Oh god, this honey through this gap. Speeding, dodging, ducking, diving. Am I doing good? Beds. Respawn. That probably means the dangerous things inbound, right? Oh, we got a pair of turrets. Is there meant to be... Am I meant to be being hit by things here? Wait. I can just walk through? Okay. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Okay, no. Not straight down the middle. Oh my goodness. Wow. They are so aggressive. My pizza's right next to a slime. Oh no. Oh, this is tricky. Oh. Oh no. Woo! Okay, what's the rhythm of these? That's not bad. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh! No! Please tell me there's a checkpoint. Please tell me there's... Yes, 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 yes! Oh my goodness, should I just kill myself? I definitely feel like killing myself would be wise at this point. I mean, this is... should I even be bothering with these? I feel bad. I see, the thing is, as soon as I take a drop, maybe I should have killed myself. I should have killed myself. If there's no checkpoint, this is all a waste of time. Oh, please tell me there's a checkpoint. Please tell me there's a checkpoint. Oh, it doesn't look like there's a checkpoint. No. Oh, I have to be so careful. Where's my pizza at? Oh, this is so annoying the further I go. Oh, I'm done for. I'm probably done for. Yes, this could be what I need. Please. Checkpoint. Please. Is there a smooth way down? No. Oh, I think it's a jump. I think it's a jump. Oh, wait. Hang on. The vines of shame. That's me. I'm happy. I'm happy to have experienced them. Please. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. That is so lucky. Right. I'm going to kill myself. It seems like the done thing. Do I have to make a jump? Oh gosh. Oh, come on. That's it. Okay. That's fine. I'll take it. What season are we in here? Because that's Slipgator. That's Slipgator's old base in the middle of... So that's season 3. I remember this eye. What is this from? Oh, are these the 4 huts that me, Impulse, and Exuma built? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I feel like there's a lot of dispensers that are currently doing nothing. And I feel so bad. Oh. Am I smart? I'm guessing that's probably not the optimal way to do it, but it is a way to do it. Wait, what season is this? This is season... okay. Season 4. That is a Hermiton Go. I've got myself lost. Yeah, I was already on the right side. Oh, food. Would this be cheating? Okay, this is Hermitcraft Season 5. This is Scar's Big Dig. Probably should have actually tried to jump on those candles. There is a ladder there. There's a wall here. Dude, where is this talent coming from? Oh, no. Where is this talent coming from? Ladder. There's got to be a trick to it. There's always a trick to it. Yep. Run across the fences. Come on. What season are we in? We should be coming into Hermitcraft Season 6. Area 77. Okay, we've got the peace squad. Do I go through here? Dude, I got a golden egg. Right, where am I aiming to get to? Is it a sort of weird kind of... Am I trying to get over the RV? I mean, that has to be right. Toontown. Okay, so we are in Hermitcraft Season 7? 7? Yes. The Hobbit Hole. There is definitely a way to parkour this. Oh. Use that while I can. Oh gosh. Wait, I can hear skulks. This is scary. As the man named Mumbo Jumbo. What is triggering that? Do I have to stop? Look at me! Woo, that's a decked out reference. Is there a checkpoint anywhere? It would just be so heartbreaking to die at this point because I cannot remember the last time I clicked on a bed. Oh gosh. I am just running. Wait. What? I did so well. I got a full chest. I got a full chest of nuggets. Like I couldn't have gone slower. I was proud. My run was 16 minutes. Is that really that slow? Seriously, I cannot commend that game design enough. I absolutely love it when the punishment for not doing something correctly, for example, failing a parkour puzzle, isn't then just endlessly beating your head against the wall trying to complete that parkour puzzle. The punishment is just a slightly slower passage through that area of the map. Awesome. For more casual players like me, the people who aren't, they're definitely not going to get through every parkour puzzle quickly. That is the sort of thing that will have me coming back and wanting to play it again, and I kind of do want to play it again. I've got some work to do on this build, and then I might be going back to Metro Mayhem. Maybe there'll be a little bonus run tacked on to the full rundown in the description. Okay, build-wise, what do I need to do? Well, firstly, I need to make it so that this computer here looks like it's connected to this, because remember, this is meant to be like the text messaging system that is sending messages to my brain. So we need to make these things look like they're linked up. And then all we have to do for this base is build up the encoder underneath the ground there, and then do all of the animations for my face. And then the base is done, and everything is done, and the season is done. Oh, I've just thought I could have leads. I could have leads connecting these things. Like, I could leash together a bunch of chickens. The structural chickens have made a return. I could leash together a bunch of chickens, attach them to one of these fence posts here, and then there would be wires with nice arcs. Hang on, I just want to do some testing here. Wait, I think this is more difficult than I thought, because I think, as far as I can tell, I need to dangle the chickens. I need to dangle the chickens in such a way that the bottom chicken will make its way into that little chamber there. Is that a success? Yeah. Oh gosh, this is difficult. This is harder than Metro Mayhem. Chicken in the hole. Chicken is in the hole. Good stuff, right? And then I need to cover up the hole. Gosh, no. All right, seriously, how would I do this? All right, I've managed to create a line of chickens. Are they going to start breaking their leads? Yeah, they've broken their leads. No. That was such a cool idea. There might be a way to do it. I don't know. I would love some suggestions on how to do this, but please, before you do suggest them, test it yourselves, because leads are weird. I don't want a repeat of me having to explain how 7-segment displays work. I'm going to have a serious think over the next couple days how that could be achieved. For the time being, though, I think the most important thing is just getting a handful of cables and wires underneath this that connect into the ground. Now, one of my favorite block palettes for this sort of thing is bamboo, but I am also considering leaning into the sort of grayscaleness of this build. I mean, let's have a look how these two are going. I am... honestly, I do think they're good. I think we need more stuff down here. I think we also need a little bit of acknowledgement from the surface that there is something running over the top of it, if that makes sense. So maybe some kind of shadow behind these wires. I'm also going to remove any blocks that will cause the fence posts to not look like vertical lines. Let's see, if I just put some tuff back there. Okay, immediately this one looks cooler than the other two. Nice. Then I would say down at the bottom where all of the wires come into the ground, we should probably make it look like the grass around there has been disturbed. And that can be achieved using a little bit of soul sand. That's like the most sort of churned up dirt. And then all of the pack mud around it. Kind of looks like the grass has died off a little bit. I think... yeah, we're getting somewhere there. Immediately, that looks like it is actually part of the world now, which is really, really good. It also makes me realize that I have not done anything like that around the actual build itself. So I should probably do something similar up here. And also, for the bulbous creation itself. You know, this thing is kind of plonked on top of the landscape right now, and we need to make it fit in. I have to say, one thing that I have come to enjoy very deeply in Minecraft is the world building elements. It's something that I always found incredibly cool about being on film sets and working in the film world, was speaking to the production department and hearing their rationale for making certain choices. Like, they'd be decorating a room and they'd be putting wallpaper up, but then they'd put a stain on the wallpaper in an area that they imagined the character would run their hands along while traversing the room. Or perhaps a specific area of the handle of an armchair would be worn because that's where the character generally rested their hands. All these tiny details add up so much to the end product, and I'm trying my best to bring some of that into Minecraft. It's coming along slowly. I actually think the area underneath this thing needs a tiny bit more texture and kind of the feeling that there is weight sat on top of these stones. Yeah, okay. I think we are in a good spot for this build. So now let's do something similar around the bottom of this absolute giant. And I guess we should probably go quite big. Like almost to the similar scale as the factory. That confused me then. I thought there was some kind of weird rotating plant mob. Okay, we really need to trust the process with this one. It looks a little bit abrupt, a little bit weird, but I think once we take the edge off, it will look good. I'm gonna be honest, at least 50% of my brain right now is occupied with the desire to play Metro Mayhem. That doesn't happen very often to me. Oh, that actually looks a lot better, especially in this area. I like how it looks here. I think I have kind of missed quite a few spots in this area, so I should probably fill in this zone. Okay, wow. That has really given this build a lot more weight. That has really made it feel like it is part of the world much more. Nice, okay. It might be time to actually start removing this chest monster. It might be time to start cleaning things up and getting things ready for the finished, finalized, completed state. Gosh, I've spent so long staring off in this direction, looking at this view, that it's strange to think I won't be doing it for much longer. Because I'll be staring out in this direction, looking over at B-Dub's base. That's not a bad life now, is it? I mean, look at this place. It's gorgeous. Okay, what do we have to do in the next episode? Well, I need to do the programming for this machine right here. I need to do the programming for my face. I need to do all of the final finishing touches in the base. And then we should be good for my send-off. The transition from Mumbo into chicken. I hope that you enjoyed this Hermitcraft episode. It's been a ton of fun to make, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya! Well, not quite see ya. I couldn't help myself.